Hello students, welcome back to our e-class of St. Joseph's Academy. Class 1, subject Mathematics, and the topic we are going to study today is time. The exercise portion of the topic time. Students, we have already studied time as the explanation part and the introduction part. Today, we will be revising time as the introduction part again, and we will be doing the exercise work today. I am Anukriti Gupta, your mathematics teacher, will be guiding you for today's class now. Let us begin with our today's class, which is quick revision of what we studied in our previous class. So students, as you can see on your screens that you have a clock on the screen which shows a particular time. The time is mentioned below, but how to calculate it? Students, I have already taught you that whenever we are looking at a clock, we need to figure out the shorthand and the longhand first. स्टूडेंट्स, जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया था कि जब भी हम कोई भी वॉल क्लॉक पे या रिस्ट वॉच पे हम देखेंगे तो सबसे पहले हमें एक शॉर्ट हैंड और लॉन्ग हैंड देखना है. द शॉर्ट हैंड इंडिकेट्स द आवर हैंड and the longer hand is the minute hand. The shorter hand tells us each and every detail of the hour. The minute hand tells us about the minutes, each and every minute. So students, इस क्लॉक में हम लोग ये सीखेंगे कि हमने कैसे अपना टाइम देखना स्टार्ट किया है, कैसे इसमें 10:40 बजे हैं ये हमें कैसे पता चलेगा. Let us start. You can see the time below is written 10:40. It is also mentioned in words. You can see I can highlight the part of the words for you, which is 10:40. And 10:40 is written in numbers also. So here we will begin with quick revision of what we studied. Here you can see 12 and we are jumping to 1. The minutes we are jumping is 5. You can see 5. How did that happen? Because as I mentioned that in our previous class, जब भी हम किसी भी मिनट को काउंट करेंगे वो हमारे लिए एक 5 की टेबल की तरह चलेगा. If you want to see 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you can go on to the table. Let us revise or let us discuss the table, which is 5 ones are 5. You can see at ones place, at 1 we are having 5. Then at 2, 5 twos are 10, then we are having 10. You might be confused that where is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So students, when we start from 12, we have 0 at 12. जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया था 12 पे हमारा आएगा 0. यहाँ पे छोटे छोटे आपने देखा होगा वॉल क्लॉक और रिस्ट वॉच में एक डॉट्स बनी रहती हैं, एक मार्क्स बने रहते हैं. दैट इज फॉर 1, 2, 3 and 4. 5 1 पे आ गया. देन 6, 7, 8, 9 and 2 पे 10. देन 11, 12, 13, 14. 3 पे 15. Then 16, 17, 18, 19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. You can see 9, 5 nines are 45, 46, 47, 48 and 49. Then 10 पे हमारा आ गया 50. Students, you can see here we have almost calculated and we have almost revised the table of 5. ऐसे ही हमने देखा the shorter hand which is the our hand is at 10. थोड़ा सा 10 से आगे है but it is not exactly on 11 also. So we will consider it as 10. जब भी वो किसी के बीच में होगा तो हम पहले वाला नंबर consider करेंगे. So we will consider our hand at 10 and the minute hand is at 40 because as we just now calculated it is at 8 or 8 5 8s are 40. So the time will be 10:40. So here what we studied about time is reading of the time, how we differentiate it. And as I received your query, some of your queries were, मैम अगर हम कहीं और जाके टाइम रीड करते हैं तो क्या वो चेंज होता है? No. Everywhere the time is same. You can carry your watch, you can have a look at your phone for the time. Time एक तरीके से ही चलता है. The time is same at every place in India. Time same रहता है. The weather condition, the sunrise and the sunsets are different. Okay, let's move to the basic part of the time, which is the explanatory part of the time, which is what is basically time. Time can be defined as the ongoing and continuous sequence of events that occur in succession from the past through the present to the future. आपको ये समझ में नहीं आया होगा. Let me simplify it for you. Time can be defined as the ongoing and continuous sequence. मतलब टाइम एक ऐसी चीज है जिसको हम डिफाइन कर सकते हैं जो चलते रहता है और कंटिन्यूटी में रहता है. कंटिन्यूटी मीन्स चलते जाना. इट नेवर स्टॉप्स, वो कभी नहीं रुकता. द क्लॉक स्टॉप्स बिकॉज ऑफ द मशीन, बिकॉज ऑफ द सेल्स, बट टाइम नेवर स्टॉप्स फॉर एनीवन. इट इज अ सेइंग दैट टाइम नेवर स्टॉप्स फॉर एनीवन. ये एक कहावत भी है कि टाइम किसी के लिए नहीं रुकता है. तो टाइम चलते ही जाता है. टाइम हमारे लिए नहीं रुकता. हमारी कभी कभी वॉच खराब हो सकती है, वॉल क्लॉक रुक सकती है, उसमें सेल खराब हो सकते हैं, उसमें बैटरी खराब हो सकती है, उसकी मशीन खराब हो सकती है, बट टाइम खराब नहीं होता. तो ये एक ऐसा डिफाइन कर सकते हैं हम टाइम को कि एक चलते रहने वाली चीज है जो आगे चलती रहती है, पीछे भी नहीं चलती है. ठीक है. ये चलती है पास्ट से. पास्ट मतलब जो हो चुका है, जो कल हो चुका है, जो बीत चुका है, वहां से चलती है. थ्रू द प्रेजेंट, आज से चलती है. जो अभी हो रहा है वो भी टाइम चल रहा है और आगे भी चलता रहेगा. टू द फ्यूचर, और आगे 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 टाइम ये चलता रहेगा. इट नेवर स्टॉप्स. द टाइम स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम द पास्ट विच हैज, पास्ट मीन्स द थिंग्स विच हैव ऑलरेडी अकर्ड. ठीक है. एंड देन थ्रू द प्रेजेंट, जो प्रेजेंट में चल रहा है और वो कंटिन्यूटी में है. टू द फ्यूचर, फ्यूचर मीन्स जो आगे होगा, जो हमें नहीं पता है, जो कल होगा या जो नेक्स्ट आवर में होगा, जो नेक्स्ट मिनट में होगा, वी डू नॉट नो. ऑलराइट. ऑल्सो वी डिफाइन एंड मेजर व्हाट टाइम ऑफ डे इट इज यूजिंग क्लॉक्स. ये मैंने आपको समझाया था कि हम क्लॉक्स को यूज करके डिफाइन करते हैं टाइम को, कि टाइम क्या होता है और वो कैसे चलता है. इन जनरल, clock has 12 numbers written on it. As explained yesterday that generally clock में 2 numbers होते हैं, clock में 12 numbers होते हैं which begin and which written on it which starts from 1 to 12. आपने अभी हमने एक क्लॉक का वर्जन देखा था जिसमें कि 1 से लेके 12 तक के नंबर्स थे. आप अपनी वॉल क्लॉक पे अभी भी देख सकते हैं. Students, please have a look at your wall clock or your wristwatch. उसमें कितने marks, कितने numbers बने हैं? I can give you sufficient time to count. You can see 1 से लेके 12 तक. Yes, correct. The numbers are from 1 to 12. एक short hand है, एक long hand है. The shorter hand is of hour and the longer hand is of minute. Correct. Let's move ahead to our time reading. So students, I dictated this time reading to you yesterday. मैम ने कल आपके लिए time reading करी थी. Now it's your turn with me to read the time. Let us start with first clock. The first clock is 12 o'clock. The both hands, the hour hand and the minute hand is at 12. आप hour hand नहीं देख पा रहे हो because वो minute hand के पीछे छुप गया है. The hour hand is behind the minute hand because it is shorter. So it is hidden, but it is here. So the time is 12 o'clock. Next, here we can see the shorter hand, the hour hand is at 1. The longer hand, the minute hand is at 12. So the time is 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Again, on which number the shorter hand is? Hour hand किस पे है? कौन से number पे है? You can see on the screen the focus. 2. All right. And the minute hand, it is at 12. That means the time is 2 o'clock. Why the time is 2 o'clock? ये भी मैंने आपको explain किया था because our hand पे जो भी हमारा number होगा that is the first letter of the hour and then minutes hand पे minutes hand जिस पे भी होगा जितने minutes हो रहे होंगे we will write it. At 12 we are having 00 minutes to be considered at 60 minutes. The complete one cycle which ends at 12 and begins from 12. जो खत्म भी 12 पे होती है और जो चालू भी 12 से होती है 60 minutes का पूरा एक cycle which is at 12. तो यहाँ पे हम 00 consider करते हैं. So it is 2 o'clock. Coming to the next clock. Who will tell me the time? Correct. It is 3 o'clock. Next one. Okay. You are going to tell me the time. Is it 5 o'clock? No. It is 4 o'clock. Okay. Next one. Is it 12 o'clock? No. Why? Because both the hands are not on or are not at 12. So it is 5 o'clock. Here comes 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, the hand is totally straight. Why? Because the shorter hand is at 6, the longer hand is at 12, so it makes complete straight line. Next is 7 o'clock, because the hand is at 7 and 12. Then comes 8 o'clock. Next is 9 o'clock, जो कि एक एंगल भी बनाता है. You can make 9 o'clock by standing firm, expanding your left hand and your to the left and your right hand up in the air. You can make 9 o'clock by your hand. Okay, next is what time is it? Right, it is 10 o'clock. Next we come to 11 o'clock. And the complete cycle is at 12 o'clock again. So students, you saw different times. The time reading is very much easy for you now because हमने 1 o'clock से लेके 12 o'clock तक के सारे time read करें and now we know how to read time. That is so good. Yes, let us now do the exercise because it will be fun doing exercise and we already know the exercise. Wow, we can do it by ourselves. Let us begin with the exercise part now. Students, you can take out your books, page number 111. In your books, page number 111, the first question is write the time. हमें इसमें time लिखना है. Now you know the time. We have to just write the time. You know time reading. Right? You guys are so smart. Okay, let us begin. Raj wakes up at 6 o'clock. Okay, it is already done. Next comes, he leaves home at, what is the time? Look into your books or you can see the screen also. 7 o'clock. Wow. You know the time. Okay, next, he reaches school at, what is the time in the clock? The hour hand is at 8, the minute hand is at 12, so it is 8 o'clock. Next, he goes to play at 3 o'clock. You can make 3 o'clock by hand also, expanding your right hand to in the right direction and left hand upward in the air. 3 o'clock. Students, please pay attention in writing 3 O with the apostrophe and then clock. CLOCK, clock. He returns at 5 o'clock. He goes to bed at 9 o'clock. Very good. You guys are very quick. Let us now draw the hands to show the time. 2 o'clock. Students, in this, we already know the time. We have to draw the hands of the clock. So, I have done first and second part for you. You will be doing third, fourth and fifth part by yourself. I am repeating it once again. मैम ने फर्स्ट और सेकंड पार्ट कर दिया है आपके लिए. फोर्थ, फिफ्थ और थर्ड, फोर्थ एंड फिफ्थ पार्ट आप खुद करेंगे, खुद ड्रॉ करेंगे. ऑल्दो आई विल बी डिस्कसिंग द आंसर्स इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. नेक्स्ट क्लास में मैम आपसे आंसर्स जरूर डिस्कस करेंगी, बट अभी आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे पहले. चाहे गलत बनाइए चाहे सही, वेदर इट इज रॉन्ग और राइट डजंट मैटर, यू जस्ट ट्राई इट वंस. ओके, लेट अस डिस्कस. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock लिखा है, दैट मीन्स 2 मीन्स आवर हैंड, तो हमें आवर हैंड कैसा होता है? शॉर्टर हैंड. तो शॉर्टर हैंड हमें 2 की टुवर्ड्स पॉइंट करना है, जो कि मैम ने बहुत लीकली किया है. लुक एट इट वेरी नीटली. यू हैव टू ड्रॉ. ओ क्लॉक मीन्स the minute hand points at 00 and 00 is at 12. So minute hand is at 12, so it is 2 o'clock. नेक्स्ट इज 4 o'clock. 4 मीन्स 4 पे हमें शॉर्टर हैंड रखना है और जो हमारा लॉन्गर हैंड है वो 12 पे रहेगा. वेरी नीटली यू हैव टू ड्रॉ. आपका शॉर्टर और लॉन्गर हैंड अलग अलग पता लगना चाहिए. The size of both the hands should be different. The short one should be short and the longer one should be longer. But it should not be too longer or too shorter. Now next is 11. It is written 00. This 00 indicates the minutes hand. Minutes hand का 00. 11 means the hour hand. पहले का जो भी portion होता है वो hour के लिए होता है, ये मैंने आपको बताया है. 00 is for the minute hand. So you will point the hour hand at 11 and minute hand at 12. In this, it will be same as this. 2 o'clock and 2:00 is same. It is also 2 and it is also 2. 6. 6 means the straight line like this. 6 means the straight line like the first one. Just try it yourself. We will be discussing the answers in our next class. I hope this is clear to you now. Let's move to the next part, which is your homework section. In your homework, you have to practice time by looking into your wall clock or your wristwatch, or you can now practice it in your exercise book also. You can erase it and you can draw it. In your rough copies also, you can draw a clock. Your mom or your father, your mother or father can help you out, or your brother and sister can help you out in drawing out the clock, and then you will draw the time. You have to learn and revise tables from 2 to 12. आपको अपनी वॉल क्लॉक में देख के टाइम को रिवाइज करना है और अब टेबल्स को रिवाइज करना है 2 से लेके 12 तक की. अगर आपने लर्न नहीं करी है तो आपको लर्न भी करनी है. Thank you students for listening to me very patiently and interestingly. I hope to see you soon in our next class. Thank you.